Hello and welcome to another weekend. Today I'm in the town of St. Charles. I have been here before for these videos. If you follow what I'm doing here around this time of year, we talk about spooky festivals and stuff all kind of this fall season. Today I'm going to be visiting the Lanterns and Legends Festival that goes on in the streets of downtown St. Charles about this time of year every year. And there should be a little thing to look at over here at this building. So we're going to go check this out and see what we can see. But there's also the beautiful scenery and the beautiful Missouri River over here as well that we're enjoying. So let's take a look. Ye Olde Morning Museum, that or whatever is in this building now. There's a dragon over here, so we're gonna see what's going on with him. This is an old train depot of sorts, from what I understand.
And I don't know how I've been one of the mistresses of all evil or whatever. Not all evil, but most evil, but a little bit of evil.
The haunted men's room.
Ended up on medicinal. Here we are.
We're gonna find out what we're up to.
10, 12 people came all at once and nothing again.
It's like a big wave and then nothing. Greetings, Earthling.
Greetings.
The only thing it's not known for is
Okay, here we are now. We're in the spooky times now. We're into spooky times. We're into Dracula. Oh, we have a movie theater set up in here. That's what we're doing. So is this like a haunted house? Is that what I'm getting myself into today? Oh no, this is definitely the Victorian Morning Museum. But it's also a spooky house in here. It's the ghost of this man. I actually like
Oh, so you know Raymond. So you know the story of how these women lick their paintbrushes to paint radium on the dial so that they fluoresce and they give themselves terrible, they call it phosphy jaw. So from the phosphorus, and they get terrible cancerous things. But that's not the only thing that we used to do. So there was this very popular color. It was very deep green, like a rich, beautiful, like hunter green. This pigment was made with arsenic. We used to paint our walls with that green. So if you touched your green walls, you were getting arsenic on your fingers. That happened a lot. Children got sick if their rooms were painted with arsenic green, because you'd also inhale that particle. So you were painting your walls with poison. We also wore heavily starched crinolines, women did. Now, I don't wear them because I've got narrow passages. But you know how those skirts got really poofy? It's because there'd be layers of heavily starched cotton fabric. That was very flammable. So if a woman got a little too close to her fireplace, she might go up in flame. Women were dying left and right, immolating in their own fashion. The 17-year-old princess of Denmark was caught smoking a cigarette by her father, the king, put her hand behind her back to hide it, lit her dress on fire, and she died. The wife of famous author Ralph Waldo Emerson also immolated in her heavily starched cotton pigments. So we also did that. We also didn't always eat the best things. White bread was very trendy for very wealthy people, but white bread was made white, not by bleaching grain like they do now, but by adding plaster. So wealthy people were eating plaster, which is not good for your teeth. It's terrible for your teeth, and it has absolutely no nutritional value. So it's one of the very
approach the morning, overkill, so to speak. She will lack for 20 years with her husband died. But what the royals did,
Hope you enjoyed that gal there. Oh, I don't have a passport. Well, that's too bad. This is one of the places I wanted to visit, though. This is definitely highly worthwhile coming here. This morning museum. It was cool hearing that gal tell all the stories, too. Hope you're enjoying this so far. All this morning fashion. The dress code for death, darling. Absolutely. And this is one of the things I came here to see. This is a funeral wreath, I believe, that has associated with a ghost story. And we're going to try to find the building that has the ghost connected to this. There's a, from the Mother-in-Law House restaurant. Potentially the ghost of the mother-in-law that's named after is associated with this item and the building. If you believe in such things. I've been doing a lot of paranormal research and stuff, so yeah. It's just like always, though, it doesn't take long to get somewhere. I think you take a look at all the scarecrows.
well, now this spirit has gone on in the spirit world.
Wait, are foxes dogs?
They're like dogs. They're not dogs, but they're like dogs.
Wait.
So I like that guy and his little story over there. Now these days, I'm a big Boy Scout person, having been in the Scouts myself, but these days people count the Boy Scouts as a horror story, which is unfortunate. Oh, excuse me, it's the Scouts now, not the Boy Scouts. There's no such thing as Boy Scouts anymore. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Hopper? Let's see. The spooky gazebo and try to avoid. I'm gonna look at this colonial thing that's going on over here. Fun scarecrows. A little child doing some archery over there. There's a lot of activities for children. If you live near St. Charles and you still see this video, the next couple of weekends this festival is still going on. There's a lot of cool stuff. Come down here and see it.
Yeah. Oh, this is actually Mommy got it from Mommy. I actually got that. I know. Look at that. That's so cool. What we got here? Oh, maybe I guess I got rid of TikTok. Yes. Check it out. That was I got that from video. This is not. This was not one of mine. It's part of my group. Yeah. What kind of skill? Yeah.
I had to do that. That was a passport if I wanted one.
Bad luck in life are brought out as freak shows for you to say hello to. Hello.
I'm really getting a kick out of these people and their stories. But I'm really getting a kick out of the part that I'm going to do next. There's nothing spookier to do than to go into an antique store Even though I'm pretty sure I've been in this antique store, and I'm pretty sure this antique store is.
I bet it does.
I'm pretty sure this antique store is very overpriced. So we're gonna look. Oh, what kind of spooky stuff?
So I'm wondering if that guy is still alive. Maybe I should be calling the Bulgarian.
I actually almost.
Bottles.
She had a thing where she was trying to.
This is our whole adventure.
Rent out part of the gallery to someone in exchange for like working in the shop.
I was pretty sure I'd seen some stuff here before.
Yes, but the other ones, the peasants and things like that, I think are authentic.
Different times of the year, you see different stuff.
The baby, they were giving
Real horror. More
You
antiques.
get 3 items to choose from, and you like bid on them, and then you come up with a story about them.
That's what I like about these old buildings. This whole thing, you get to go in these old buildings and just look around and like snoop around at what these places used to look like. 5 desperate men. Let's see what's in here. Let's see what kind of 5 desperate men are in here. Oh my goodness, look at this. Wonder how much they want for $30. Not at all something I want. Okay. I always wanted to do that. Those are a classic. Pumpkin. Get you some pumpkin. I'd love you to join us for a bite. And there's just people having there was a face painting booth over here. That's what's going on. It's always spooky all the time. Oh. And there's some mariachi going on here. Yeah, this gal and her mariachi, or Jack of the Lantern here. This is, and the Queen is over here apparently. So we're gonna look at some art. Why not? Let's look at some art. It's happy Halloween time.
I know. Trust me, I get it.
Please take that guy.
Let's look at some art. Horses. Everyone loves horses. Feels like a museum. Maybe. Feels like the kind of place where you gotta be. Oh my gosh. That's cool. Be a little more careful. I don't want people getting mad at me for filming their art. Well, this has been fun, but it's a little too restrictive in here for me. So let's see if we can catch some more of these incredible performances here. Majesty,
Greetings. Yes, very well done.
do you want to get fed here? We are having a ghoulish time here with our friends and our favorite ghouls. Let's continue to see if we can find anything cool. There's still plenty of spooky stuff. This is an English tea shop. That's not spooky. I do like tea, but I think we'll pass for now. Oh, there's somebody coming up here who might be interesting to look at. We got going on here in the.
After we eat.
It's closed for a private event.
Alright, I'm gonna head down and run this down to the vehicle and bring it back.
47 times 232.
Our dogs.
A cheerleader zombie? So what zombie are you going to be?
Cheerleader.
And you're going to be a football zombie. Like an actual football or like a football player? I think it would be funny if you were a
So, yeah, I do have to apologize. This has been kind of a little less exciting than I thought it was going to be. There are some things still I want to talk about. For a minute, I'm going to do a little bit walk back up there. But I know it's just been a lot of me going in shops and trying to avoid putting people on camera. And over here we got Mr. Ichabod Crane acting a fool and worrying about the Headless Horseman. But that's kind of what this is all about. It's a bunch of people being in costume, doing these character portrayals. And it's really fun. But we're just kind of looking at this old mill and the stream right now and chatting for a second because, yeah, this is, it might not be your thing. And I know, thank you. If you have hung in this far, thank you. I'm going to talk a little bit about ghost story stuff before we wrap this up. And if it's not your thing either, you can feel free to nod off here. So, one of the things that I did learn about on the old haunted history tour is that there were all these allegations of witchcraft against a woman that had lived here in this area. But this building used to be a school of witchcraft and like the first Wiccan college in Missouri. And that window, and kind of a cool thing you can learn about if you study the spooky history of these places. It's Magpie's Restaurant now, but yeah, it's definitely got kind of a cool vibe to know that there's that kind of a connection. I'm all into that kind of stuff. So that's one of the things that we're going to teach you about, and I'm trying to find these other places on this little tour as we go back on down. We're learning about moral citizenry over here.
Broken. He eats rye bread.
Yeah, so do I. There's nothing wrong with it.
Broken people. I love them. They're my favorite people.
But we're not broken.
You're broken.
But we're not. These people think that we're broken because we're eating rye bread. Isn't that normal? What is your choice of bread has to do with bread?
They'll be friends by the end.
They were here before us.
But happy like a star.
And a tall man. And he walked.
Cryptozoology in your life there might be in an area I've been in before. Things get spooky when the spooky get going, right? So I think this might actually be the place here. 700 South, yeah. This is a haunted house. I guess it's a cigar store right now. The old gentleman here. But I think, according to, I think this might be the building. I don't know, it's hard to tell. So what I'm running off of is, if you go online, there's a haunted history of St. Charles that you can get into. So one of these buildings in this area is one of those like places that they say is legitimately haunted by ghosts. I think it's supposed to be, it's not that one, private property and trespassing. I do think it might be this cigar store building right here. So if you see any ghosts up there in the windows, then you know that's where they are. There's also a house farther down, I'm not going to walk all the way back down now, that has been visited by ghost adventures, if you believe in those people. So, you know. But anyway, I think that's about going to do it for this little weekend adventure we're having here. Thank you for coming down to the lovely downtown city of St. Charles, Missouri with me and taking a look around at the Lanterns and Legends Festival. We'll see you for another weekend or whatever we get up to next.